Welcome. We're here with Travis Vickerson on the other side of me. I'm Nick Bonner for treestuff.com. And today we're giving away orders and we're going to learn about Travis, about Davey Resource Group, Travis's new role there. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. Travis, introduce yourself to the audience, please.
Hey everyone, my name is Travis Vickerson. I'm with Davey Resource Group. I'm a safety consultant there, doing safety consulting externally to help other utilities, contracts, vendors, clients, as any way we can to have safe outcomes of our work days.
And this is a new role for you. You worked at Davey prior to that. You were there. You worked at Chippers Inc. and they were kind of scooped up by Davey.
Yep. So I've been in the industry now 20 years.
Wow.
In those roles, I've owned my own company. I've been a contract climber, a contract trainer, worked for TCIA for a little while, then ran operations for Chippers Inc. out of New Hampshire and Vermont for 3 years. And then they got purchased in an acquisition deal with Davey Tree Care. And I went to work for Davey Tree Expert Company for a year and then moved from Davey Tree Expert Company to Davey Resource Group, which is its own company that's attached to Davey. So it's a different company.
They plucked you out.
Say what?
They plucked you out.
Yeah, something like that. They were looking to start some safety work externally, and with my been speaking now professionally in the industry for 8 years on safety and leadership, they thought I'd be a good addition, and so that's what I'm doing now. So now I help clients just find safe outcomes using safety management systems. So everything from cultural assessments, post-incident investigations, even root cause analysis stuff if we needed to, job site observations, training, education, a little bit of everything. So kind of meet the client's needs, whatever they need, come in and help them out.
I feel like you are going to end your career with Davey, like that you've landed and that now you're pulling into the big time hangar. And I started my career with Davey. And I think that for a lot of guys, Davey Tree is either that. It's either that launch pad, right? I think most of the arborists in the business that own their own businesses probably got trained by Davey or one of the big companies, but a lot of them from Davey. So it's either that launch pad or it's that kind of final destination for people where they can find a home and a career, long-term benefits, things like that. That's really cool. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. Cale, the real reason that we're here is to give stuff away. Travis, everybody that places an order on Tree Stuff can use the coupon code SAVE and WIN. And everyone that does it gets 5% off their whole order. So it doesn't matter. You're a winner no matter what. But every 10th person gets all of their money back.
Wow.
Yeah,
so it could be a little, it could be a lot.
Could you imagine if Davey gave every 10th tree removal for free?
Don't think it'd be a great business model. I don't think it's something we probably would look at, but I can imagine the marketing that could go into that. Yes.
The excitement.
Yeah.
Did you just say that our business model is not good? Because
no, I didn't say that. I said you're a vendor, which is a little different than giving away tree work.
I'm just saying people love free orders. That's all. That's all.
Do.
Let's call someone and find out. Who are we calling, Cale? Ooh, Nick Vanderveer from Texas, my man. Travis, I'm going to do this one, but you'll do the next one.
Thank you for calling. You have reached the voicemail box of Nicholas Vanderveer.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave Mr. Vanderveer a voicemail. And we'll try to we'll go right into we'll just call someone next.
In North Richmond Hills, Keller, and surrounding areas. If you are interested in getting a quote for tree work, please leave your name, number, address, and a detailed description of the work you are needing done. If you could also text some pictures of the job to this number as well, that would be very helpful.
Great voicemail.
Thank you very much.
At tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Mr. Vanderveer, this is Nick Bonner and Travis Vickerson and Cale Royer from Tree Stuff calling. Travis actually works for the Davey Resource Group, but we all got together today. We're having a party and we're celebrating people that win free orders from Tree Stuff. So your $357 order is actually one of those orders that we're celebrating, and you're going to get the whole amount back on your credit card, plus you're going to get all the stuff for free your door as normal, nice and quick. And that's that. So, hey, congratulations. And we hope that you have a great weekend. And we'll be giving away free orders all next week too, just so you know. And people always, every time we've ever done this promotion, Travis, someone has won twice, like within the same promotional period. It's incredible because honestly, 1 in 10 orders wins. So like, it's not that unreasonable. Like if you order twice, you have a 1 in 100 chance of winning both times, which is, I mean, way better than like a scratch off lotto ticket or like running a red light. You know,
the more times you order, the more chance.
Hey, sorry, Mr. Long. We left him a long voicemail, but hey, you got a free order, man. Bye. I can just make my general volume louder. His voicemail was kind of quiet, though, just so you know. Who's next? Mike? Let's call Michael Stolniker. Michael placed an order. He racked up $428 with tax and the whole caboodle. But you know the cool thing about giving order refunds is we really stick it to the government. You're going to do this one if he answers, Travis. Wow, we're batting 0 for 2 so far, Kale. I think my man must be on the phone giving a.
You have reached Sonic Racing. Thank you.
All right, well, I've got a couple other questions for you. We'll call in. You know, these people still win even if they don't answer the phone. I'm bummed when they don't answer the phone. It's a big disappointment. So tell me a little bit about what your role is and why it's new for Davey Resource Group, Travis.
Yeah, so primarily what we're looking for, what we work with is the utility contract and the utility companies. That's one of our bigger clients is utility companies that have contractors come on property and do utility line clearance work, like many workers start out doing in this industry. You know, they kind of get in the industry doing utility work, and that bleeds over to residential commercial. So we had a lot of utility companies like, hey, you know, we really could use some safety work, either observations or assessments. And we were like, hey, you know, we can help you with that. So we started, that's where we kind of got to start with, was working with utility companies. And that kind of started creating the need for more of a marketplace. So they said, hey, let's talk some more about this and get the right people in place. So they brought myself in, as well as a gentleman by the name of Paul Hersey in, who has 34 years of experience in the utility industry, and said, hey, let's go make a business out of this and find ways to help our clients' needs in the utility market space in safety. And then that obviously opened up doors to talking to not just utility companies, but city governments, federal government agencies, vendors even possibly. So this is a pretty new thing for us. We're actually in the first year still, so we're still figuring it out and learning it. But what really the goal here is, you know, safety is not something that we need to hide under a lampshade. Safety should be something we all embrace. So it's an opportunity for Davey as the oldest company in tree care in the United States, and one of the larger companies, 11,000 employees in Davey as a whole, 1,000 employees in Davey Resource Group, to go out and really help clients produce safe outcomes. We know that right now in the industry, we have an arborist killed every 2.5 days in our industry. So it's a way for us to find ways to help people out. Obviously, yes, it is a business, but the goal is safety, really is the whole.
And you guys are helping people primarily build safety programs, not necessarily selling one-off safety services.
No, it's safety programs. It's really about building safety programs, going in and helping companies build that culture of safety that I've been talking about for years now. And I've done several things with you guys on cultures of safety and how to build cultures of safety. And it's really this process of coming in, and it's not a product. You can't just sell safety. It doesn't exist, right? There's no magic wand that you wave and just makes everybody safe. But it's putting in the right processes and systems in place within companies and you know, and organizations to help create a safe outcome. And that's one of the biggest issues we've seen is we always had safety as an objective. It's that idea of go have a safe work day. Well, does that imply we can have an unsafe work day one day a year or twice a year or whatever? And it's this whole concept of by having the right systems and the right processes, we can replicate an outcome in an unreplicatable environment. So that's one thing about tree work. We never trim the same tree twice. We never do the same tree work at the same time. So it's how do we create a repeatable outcome in an unrepeatable environment? And that's by doing these processes and systems.
That's great. Speaking of safety and of PPE, you also do some work with Clogger, and they have a new chainsaw pan coming out. You know about it, I'm certain, but do you have them? Do you have the new denims?
I feel like they're probably sitting in a ship waiting to be unloaded in a port somewhere. I know Lincoln has sent me a pair to kind of try out and whatnot. I haven't got them yet. It sounds like maybe you got my pair since you got a pair before I did.
Are they these ones right here?
I feel like Lincoln sent them to the wrong place.
Oh, look at this. Oh, these are cool. I have been planning like an official unboxing video with these, but I'm going to do like a sneak unboxing for our group here. So these are actually jeans.
Yes.
It's so cool. They are chainsaw protective jeans from Clogger. I'm not going to unfold them. I'm going to save all of that for the unboxing, but
very stylish.
Yeah. They're not necessarily that they're stylish, is that, does everyone have to look like a Power Ranger? I mean, I think it's cool and all. And I love that like we found like an arborist identity, but is that necessary? And I mean, this looks like a denim, like a Lee denim or a Wrangler denim, like something that you would, it certainly has like a more of a luxe feel than a denim, because there's like a kind of a coating on it. But the look is like a brand new pair of or something, right? Like it lacks that pretentiousness that comes with some of the other clothing, but it still gives you that safety. I'm pretty excited about these. They're really it's perfect for a day like today. It's a Friday afternoon. You got to trim an oak tree out in the morning, and maybe you're going to go to the rodeo tonight with your girl. You change out your climbing boots for your cowboy boots. You throw a hat on, and you're at the rodeo, and you never change pants. I mean, right?
It really are great. And I think what Clogger's done here is exactly that. They've tried to find a way to create more of, hey, you don't have to look like you said a Power Ranger, even though I love the Power Ranger look. I think it's great that we found a way, to kind of meet a different marketplace that's in our industry of not wanting to look like a Power Ranger. Obviously, the great brand of Clogger, long-standing history in chainsaw protection, really kind of takes the same material they've been using for years in some of their other products and just puts it in a new skin on the outside. So for those individuals like myself who love playing like Warzone, this is like changing out a new skin for your operator here with some different pants.
I had not noticed this on Clogger packaging before, but a lot of people will say stuff like they'll make like an eco kind of statement. And here it says, the box is eco-friendly because we care about you and the environment, but they actually give you kind of the reason. This box wants to be a beer carton.
It's its goal. It's its hope. After a few iterations, that's what it gets to.
And that's a really nice way of looking at it, isn't it? Is that every box has the opportunity to end up as a beer carton. These Clogger
FedEx boxes.
The Clogger, poor FedEx, they're the worst. Clogger denim is really exciting, but I do want to try and call another winner. Kale, what are we thinking? Steven? Steven, coming right up. Travis, you're going to tell Steven that he won $309.
I really want somebody I actually know. That'd be fun.
Oh, that one didn't work. We're going to try it again.
Did he send us a voicemail?
No, it just cut.
Please leave your message for 6.
All right, we're going to, who did you say, Chris? Oh, I missed Zach. Let's call Zach. Zach's a big winner.
3 o'clock on a Friday, everybody's trying to finish up tree work for the weekend.
This guy won $1,000. He can answer the phone. He won 1,000. Hi, Zach. Oh, it's 1177, Travis.
Hello.
Hi, Zach.
Yes, this is.
Hi, this is Nick Bonner with treestuff.com. I actually have Travis Vickerson here, who's a safety consultant for Davey Resource Group, and we were just calling to see how your day was going.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Cool. You out on the job site?
No, not today. It's actually in my area. It's downpouring today.
Nice.
Well, we've got some news that's going to make your day look a lot brighter.
Yeah. I always love a good rain day. Zach, you placed an order for $1,177, and you used a
Yeah.
coupon, you got a 5% discount on your order, but you don't need the discount because you won, and you're going to get all of your money back.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Congratulations,
All
man.
right. Well, that's awesome. I ordered quite a bit from you guys, so that's awesome to hear.
That's great. Do you usually win stuff? Are you like that guy that's magnetic to winning?
No, I'm not.
No.
Hey,
That's
Zach, what's
not-
really
not
in this
these-
order
not these-
that you're looking forward to?
Sorry, what was that?
What's in this order that you're really looking forward to? What's that one thing? Because we all have that one thing when we put an order in that we're really looking forward to getting. What's that thing?
In this order, actually, it's for, so one of my guys, we give a gear allowance to our guys. So I have our lead climber, he needed a new pair of climbing boots and pants, so he's pumped about that.
Awesome.
And then on top of that, I got a bunch of cabling gear coming that we do a bunch of cabling, and I'm in need of restocking.
Oh,
So
great.
that's why it's kind of a big ticket price tag.
Yeah.
So.
And Zach, now you can pass that discount on. You can tell your customers, like, hey, I'm not even going to charge you for the cable.
That's right. Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah,
no.
free
No.
cable.
No. Well, I
Zach,
hope your climber likes the pants and boots, man.
Tell us a little bit about your business. Do you own the business? How long have you been in business? What do you do?
I'm third generation, part owner at this time. My grandpa started the business in 1968. So we're in the Milwaukee area, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And yeah, we do all things trees, pruning, removal, grinding, spraying, fertilizing. So yeah, full scale. So
That's interesting. Was there a point in your life where you were not going to take over the family tree service?
it was kind of always on my radar, in the back of my mind, is something I was interested in. So, for the most part, I mean, I went to business school, so I had a little bit of time away from the business that I was pursuing school, and maybe and I have a business degree that I was thinking about pursuing more, but I kind of always gravitated back towards it. So that's where I ended up.
If you, I won't keep you too much longer, but if you could give one piece of advice to people that work with their family members and how to make that work and be successful, obviously you've done well with it. What advice would that be?
Good communication, I think, is most important for all relationships. So, especially when you have family dynamic mixed with business, you need to be able to communicate well, be honest, be clear, and talk through things early and often. So
that's great. That's the same advice that a young woman gave us yesterday who's in business with her fiance. So sounds like that's one thing that successful family businesses have in common. Zach, you got $1,177 worth of gear coming to you. We're going to give you your money back, and we're going to keep giving free orders away all through next week. So maybe double down, place another order. You never know.
I may.
You have a 1 in 100 chance of winning twice, and you've already won once. So essentially, you just have a 1 in 10 chance of winning twice.
There you go.
Hey, have a great weekend, man. We'll let you go, and we'll talk to you soon. We'll talk to you next week when you win again.
Awesome. I appreciate it.
Bye, Zach.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
He's going to double down. You could hear it in his voice. He's definitely going to double down. Oh, that was good. I'm glad we got a hold of Zach. Let me put an X on here that we talked to him. Great. What do we want to do, Kayla? You want to call another one? You want to ask Travis, want to talk about Treetopia for a minute?
Yeah.
Treetopia is going to be really exciting, Travis.
I'm looking forward to it. Out in Oakland and Muir Island. It's going to be a great time. Going to be an awesome event. Tree Stuff's partnering up with, A+ Tree out there, and it's just going to be just a great opportunity, great experience, really cool games, great education. I'm going to be there as well with Clogger, looking at some chainsaw safety and some chainsaw protection. So it's going to be an
You're
awesome.
our head safety guy for the event.
I am the head safety guy. Yep. So we're going to be.
Why you're going to come in 2 days early and help make sure that we get set up in a safe and efficient manner, and help build a culture of safety with the group of volunteers and workers from all over that's helping us.
Yeah, make sure all the family that comes and work and participants that come can enjoy all the games, and really get the most out of it and get the most out of the education in a safe format. So super excited. All of my friends will be there as well presenting. So I'm super excited to be with them again. And I see the list of games we have. Feeling pretty good about the games. Feeling really good about them.
These are all fan. So we haven't really had a long conversation about the flying bear hug.
I don't see that on the list.
Yeah, Kale, is that something that you could bring up the GIF of how or there was an image of it?
Don't put anything on the screen that I'm gonna have to veto, Nick. That won't go well.
How can I find this? The bear hug.
It'd be horrible for me to veto it before it even happens, you know.
No. Well, there's no vetoing on the live show, that's for sure. Basically, what the flying bear hug is it's a progressive contest where the participant starts on a platform and then they jump across a span unsupported and they grab a full-size punching bag. And if the climber is able to hold themselves on the punching bag for 5 seconds, then the punching bag gets moved 12 inches farther away from the platform for the next contestant. And contestants will have an auto belay off of the grapple arm that's holding the punching bag. And when they miss, they'll just fall down to the ground without any issue.
Yeah, sounds like a good theory. Yeah,
it's gonna be really exciting. There's a great video of a person leaping off of the platform, screeching as they grab the punching bag. But Kale apparently does not have the technical skills to summon it. Treetopia is July 29th and 30th. It's going to be in Vallejo, California, on Mare Island, which is a really cool like post-industrial place where they used to make and manufacture U.S. naval submarines and other small like U.S. naval ships, and the dry docks are all still there. Oh, here it is. This is it. This is the flying bear hug. Ready, Travis?
Okay.
Oh, you didn't have audio on there. We need the audio, Kale.
Is that is it Kale?
It's gonna be wonderful. That is Kale, yeah.
I thought that was Kale up there. Looks familiar.
So we're really excited. We think it's going to be a lot of fun, and that'll be one of the other. That's the new game for this year. Everything else is a crowd favorite from years.
Human
past.
Claw is always my favorite.
We'll have that. There's going to be. Well, Robert Albritton's flying out to run the Claw, and we just got a big sponsorship for the Claw, and there's going to be 100 really premium prizes in the Claw game. I'm not going to say what they are yet, but they're cask helmets.
I'm curious. Is Roger Albritton getting a new cape this year, though?
Well, there's going to be a Treetopia specific cape. He's extremely excited. He's already having it printed. There's also going to be 2 days of classes, CEUs, networking, demonstrations, family events, airspeed, crane demonstrations, micro games, all sorts of stuff. And this is our first time on the West Coast. So we're expecting a big crowd. And my favorite part is there's essentially on-site camping. It's just like right down like a block away. And you can pull up your truck, make a spot with a tent, and it's going to be wild.
It sounds like a great time. I'm looking forward to it.
Excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead. We'll call one more person. Whether they answer or not, we'll leave them a voicemail. If they answer, we'll talk to them, and then we'll let you get on with your afternoon. Okay, Travis?
Sounds good.
Great. Who are we calling, Gail? All right, let's try Christopher. Christopher hung up on us last time, so if he hangs up this time, we'll
Your call has been forwarded to
All
an
right.
automatic
We're
voice
going to leave
message
Christopher a
system.
message, and then we're going to thank
Right.
Travis.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Hot.
When you have
No.
finished recording,
course.
you may hang up or press 1.
Hi, this is Nick Bonner from Tree. I'm with Travis Vickerson, safety consultant for the Davie Resource Group, and we were just calling to speak to Chris about your order. You spent $185 at Tree Stuff, and you're going to get all your money back, which is awesome. Our only disappointment is that you didn't answer the phone because we wanted to talk to you on our live show, but that's okay. You're still going to get your $185 back, and we're still going to give every 10th order from now until the end of next week a free order. So you could win again. Somebody else could win. Basically, every 10th person wins. It's kind of insane. Every time I have to explain this to people that we work with, they're like, really? They're like, you can't do that. And I'm like, no, it's going to be fine. And they're like, no. But it is. It always works out. And it's a lot of fun. People enjoy it. And Chris W., you just got 185 free bucks worth of stuff coming to you, which is awesome. Thanks, and have a great weekend. Bye. Travis, you've been an excellent guest. I've known you for a long time. I've watched you go through a lot of those different things. You know, I started at Davie. You're coasting in. You're probably gonna have an AARP card soon, but it is awesome that you've got this new role with DRG. And I couldn't be more excited. I do want to shout out to people. If you're in the tree care industry, we've actually had this similar message the past couple of days because we've talked to people from really amazing companies like Aspen and such. But if you're in the tree industry and you're looking to build a career, Davie Resource Group is the type of place that you can do this. This is an employee stock owner ESOP company where you can actually share in the profits and the success of the company. And there are more millionaire tree trimmers with Davie credentials than any other company in the world. If you want to work somewhere where you can find consistency and build a career over 20 or 30 or 40 years, you can do that at Davie Tree. I started there. I obviously went a different direction, but they gave me the launch pad that I needed to do what I've done with my career. And they've obviously landed really great talent like Travis and other people. So just a shout out to Davie. I'm a big fan of Big Green. And that's it. Travis, you want to say anything to close us out?
Thank you for having me. If you haven't checked out the great grounds introduction course that we did at treestuff.com, please check out the grounds introduction course. It's a great intro for workers who've never had any experience in tree work. They get hired by your company, and you don't have the time to teach them the basics about knots and tools and equipment, what to wear to work, what to bring to work. Check it out. It's a great rental that you can do to watch. Other than that, Nick, it's been a pleasure as always, and I look forward to seeing you in Oakland.
I can't believe we didn't talk about the grounds person thing.
We forget. It's okay. So many things.
All right. Well, hey, listen, everybody, have a great weekend. Check out Grounds Person Tree U training if you hire people.